it hurts so much today? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I noticed quite a few of you actually wanted to see a video about this Medicube device that I bought a little bit back. And so I decided that in this video, I'm going to show you the results of me using this for 14 days in a row and then let you know how I feel about using this every single day. And today is actually day 14 already, and I just realized I didn't do an intro, which is the reason why I'm doing it now. So just a little bit of information before we begin with the video. I'm not going to film every single day because that's super boring for you guys. And second, I use different products every single day. And third is that when I first got this product, I used it for 1 week straight, and then I went and moved on to using it only on days where I use face mask. And so I'm actually going to let you know which one I actually prefer, using it for 2 weeks straight, or if I prefer using it only on certain days, you know, all of that. So let's actually just go ahead and get started. Here's an ugly close-up of my skin at day 1. Okay, this is day 1 of using this for 2 weeks in a row, so 14 days non-stop. And today is brightening day, so I'm going to be using my Olay set. And I bought this today. I'm going to actually try it out. And the last thing I'm going to use is this cream. I'm also not going to be using every single one for today. I'm just going to basically be using 1 to 2 of the modes. The first one definitely on this one because this is the strongest serum-based thingamajig I'm using today. Whoa! Oh my god. Booster mode. I'm gonna do actually level 2.
Level 2.
Okay, so with this ampule, it doesn't slide as smoothly. Okay, so I'm not even 1 minute in, and my skin already feels like it's absorbed most of the products. Once again, so this may or may not work on every single product. Actually, the more watery, I think the better because it slides better. It's kind of getting a little sticky now. I can feel it. It's like I need to actually pull it a little harder, which I'm not sure if it's a good thing, but I'm gonna try to get to 2 minutes at least, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I could not make it to 2 minutes because it's really just sticking on my skin now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue using booster mode, but with the emulsion because this is my next step. Okay, so I have like a very thick layer. It's not fully dry yet. You can see there's like still some here. See, it's much more smoother now that there's more products on my skin. So it's like, yeah, technically you don't have to use their products, but I think their products like glide easier with this device. But I also don't want to be using their products like every day because it's the jelly one, if you remember from like the other video, it's quite sticky. We're actually using DermaShot mode, and I'm still only on level 1 for this because this one really makes your muscles twitch. And I tried it too, and like my eyes kind of just go. So I'm just like, that's too much. But this is going to be the last thing I'm going to use, and I think this is going to be for about 3 minutes. Okay, so now that I am done with day 1, I also just want to say I have very dry skin, which is also the reason why I use just a little more products. So if you have like maybe more oily skin, I don't think you need that many products, and you also definitely don't need to use that much and that many different types of essences and serums. Okay, so this is day 2 of using this device, and today's skincare is going to be this entire set of Olay brightening, and then I'm going to finish with a overnight spa mask. Okay, so it's close to the same things. We're starting with booster and then we're doing microcurrent today, and that's basically the 2 modes, so let's just quickly breeze through everything else. Okay, so with this face mask, I'm not actually going to use the device because it's just going to sit on my skin overnight and then it'll get washed off tomorrow when I wash my face with clear, lukewarm water. Okay, so with airshot mode, you actually have to do it on dry skin. So it's even before you put on toner is when you use it. And you glide this at an angle, and sometimes it hurts, and sometimes it doesn't. But this is the one that smells like burnt hair.
Level 2. Microcurrent DermaShot mode. Level 1.
Today, honestly, I feel like has the most change in my skin. I just washed it. It's starting to feel a little dry, so I'm just gonna hurry up and say this. Everything just feels a lot softer right now for me personally. It's like, I have nothing on right now, so it's like nice so far. But I did just dye my hair and I got like hair dye all over my face, so I did kind of like wash it a little too much today. So I think my main goal is really just to hydrate today. So I think we're just gonna go back to only using one mode today, which is the booster mode to help everything kind of soak in. I'm putting it at level 2 once again.
Level 2.
Still not ready for level 3. So I just want to say, while I do the rest of my stuff, somebody left a comment asking me if airshot mode hurts, or if it's painful. In a way, I want to describe it as like very small needles kind of just stabbing through your face. Certain areas will hurt a little more, like if they're a little more sensitive. Overall, I think I keep it at level 1. I can't do level 2. It kind of hurts a little too much, but you can honestly build up the tolerance. Okay guys, we have here day 10, and today is face mask day. And I'm actually using, I got these as like complimentary gifts. And before that, I'm actually going to put on this exosome shot, which is the one that feels like is stabbing your skin. So like micro needling. Hi people. This one's the 2000. I don't know if you guys like know, but I squeezed out too much. Can I put some back? I don't think so. I think it hurts the most here because that's also where my skin is most sensitive. It's like blue tinted. Oh my gosh. Why are the eyes so small? The heck? So
Level 2.
with a face mask, it's usually booster mode. It's like very, very comfortable with this. It's like, it's really nice. Okay, so once 5 minutes is up, it actually tells you it's session complete and it shuts off itself. I'm actually going to start with a second mode because I'm using this for 15 minutes and 5 minutes have passed by with the booster mode, and I'm now going to use the microcurrent mode. And I'm also going on level 2. So they say that it's best to use a face mask with these 2 modes. So basically what's going to happen is I'm just going to follow up with the rest of my routines at night, and that's basically going to be day 10. I don't know, it might not show as much on camera, but like I can personally just feel a difference and like see a little bit of a difference. And of course, like I feel like my skin brightness and dullness kind of changes every day, especially depending on what I've eaten and how late I sleep. Really does actually affect how my skin looks the next day. But like elasticity wise, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, or like the bounciness that you kind of feel on your skin does feel kind of different. Because when I first got this, I've actually never used it for longer than 1 week consecutively. So we're actually starting with airshot mode today. So my skin is like dry from washing, and right now it's feeling too dry. So I'm just gonna hurry up and do this. And it hurts quite a bit today for some reason. Normally it doesn't hurt this much, but it does hurt a little bit today. Ow. Okay, I don't know why it hurts so much today. And it's smelling really burnt. Yeah, I'm done. Okay, so it seems like I can't handle the airshot mode every single time. Sometimes it doesn't hurt as much, and sometimes apparently it hurts a little more. And I think maybe it's because I've been wearing makeup for like a very long time today, so my skin's already kind of tired. Usually it's like, it doesn't hurt enough for me to say, ow, it's like really kind of too much today. So as you can already see, this is day 14 and the little bits of redness is still here. These are, I guess, things that I don't know how long it's gonna take if this device is gonna do anything about it, but honestly, I don't think so, because these little red dots are basically like my skin, I think, being a little on the thinner side. But so far, overall, my skin does feel like a little more on the plumper side. I also don't need to actually use it for like the amount of time that they like mention, because like my products do start to dry, and once it dries, you kind of don't want to let it like slide on your face because it doesn't even glide anymore. It definitely does help the skin take in the product faster. I personally don't think I really enjoy using it every single day. Neither do I think my skin needs to use it every single day. There's definitely an immediate like after effect on using this thing. But anyways, we're actually going to be using Medicube's Collagen Jelly Cream today. I personally don't really like the feeling of having this on my skin because it's kind of sticky. So I don't use it a lot, but it definitely is a great product. But I am pretty sure that after this video, I am going to go back to using it only on face mask days and on days when I feel like my skin's really too dry. Hopefully you don't expect that I will like make a video of me updating me using it for like an entire month, because I honestly like don't think I can get myself to use it for a month. To be like totally honest, 14 days in a row is really hard for me. Anyways, I think I will end this video tomorrow morning to show you how it is the next morning, because I do notice like using this, you notice the most difference I think the next morning when the products
3 minutes passed.
when the products have sat like on your skin for overnight. But you don't have to just use this at night. They say you can also use it in the morning. I haven't personally used it in the morning, but definitely I would say if you do have the time and you're like committed to using this every single day, twice a day, good for you. Personally, I honestly liked it better when I used it a little less, maybe like twice a week instead of every single day. I don't think my skin needs all of that, and I also don't think that using this thing 14 days in a row has changed too much in my skin. Besides that, I noticed the immediate effects, and there was a change after like the first week. Like my skin did feel a lot better, like in a way where it feels like it's less dry because I have pretty dry skin. Anyways, I will show you the results for tomorrow. Okay, so this is the morning after day 14, and basically this is how my skin is looking right now. I can't feel stickiness anymore on my skin, and that's usually how it is, so hopefully that means that my skin kind of just took in everything. Anyways, this honestly is very expensive. If it's not on sale, it's like $300, I think. Overall, in general, I would say if you have the money to, you can get this, and then you really have to figure out what really works for your skin and what doesn't, and how often to use it, and how often to use which mode.
Because this is one of the type of products where you have to figure out what works for your skin in order to get the greatest benefits.
I just know that you shouldn't be using the airshot mode every single day. I will also be leaving multiple links down below in the description box if you guys are interested, along with any promotions that I can find that might still work. So if you're watching this like a long time later after this video has been out, maybe the promotions don't work anymore. Just keep that in mind. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know a couple of you have also requested like morning routines and stuff, so those will be also coming. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!